Hello, welcome back to Sewell's Den. I'm crafting Ron. I'm making a very special craft, and it is also kind of specialized because I happen to have these things available, and I don't know if many people will. I think you can substitute pretty easily. Dice maces or dice scepters, whatever you want to call them. But also, I'm going to give 2 of these away at the next Mythic Con 2023 in Charlotte. I'm donating 2 of these. The 2 I'm going to make in this video to the convention. Basically dice mace or dice scepters, whatever you want to call them. I bought these dice off Amazon, and that's a D20. Now how this started was I had a project for my house that included working on a stair railing, an outdoor stair railing on my front porch. And the particular ones I bought came with a lot of balusters. These are the things that sit inside the stairs. I'll post pictures. So I'm going to show you the original. This is a baluster. I have a lot of these left over. What I've done for those and what I've done for the new ones is cut this in half. And now we have 2. And they're white. Yeah, they start out white and glossy. And I have 2 dice that I've had for a long time. Somebody bought me some dice from Las Vegas, but I'm going to make them into dice maces. How I do that, I've already taken these and I've sanded down the glossy side to this so the paint will hang on to this better. I'll go ahead and probably prime these with some black. I bought a 36-inch threaded dowel, 838, a number 832. Or 8/32, whatever it's called. Because as you can see on these, the ends of these, they're actually drawer or cabinetry knobs. So I bought 2 more. One big one, I've had this one, it's tiny. This will go in on this end. I have some leather strapping that will go on the end of these. How I secured the dice is I drilled through one corner and tried to stay perpendicular to the surface to make sure it stayed straight to the other corner. But I didn't go all the way through. Drilled through there a bit just large enough for the nuts that will fit on the end of this. 8/32 nuts or 8/32 nuts, whatever they're called. I put about, I don't know, 5 or 6 of them on here. You have to kind of get past that place where you cut. It kind of messes up the threads. Anyway, I'm going to put a bunch on here, drill into here just big enough, and then just pour epoxy or glue down inside there, and it'll set on there. Now what this will do, up through here, go into the die, just barely, enough to hold it like that. It'll be a little bit less because I'll have a leather strap there. It'll help keep things secure, but trying something different with these. I'm hoping these will work. These 1-inch rubber washers. Oh yeah. Yep. They fit perfectly inside there. That's what the die is going to rest up against. And I may put some of these O-rings on top of it to kind of give it a cushion. Yes, that's what I wanted. This will rest up against it and it'll keep it secure. That's what you want. Help it keep it secure. Perfect. Okay, so that's how it's going to work. I'll put it together, and then what I'm going to do is go ahead and prime these. And what I did with the old ones is just I used regular plaid paints. Started with browns and highlighted with lighter tan to make it kind of a wood grain, and then covered it in polyurethane. So the polyurethane gets the gloss look. That's okay. These will be available at Mythic Con 2023 in November 11th, 10th, 11th, and 12th, I believe. They have a website and a Facebook group. Check them out. They're in Charlotte. They have replaced my old convention, Mace, and carry on the spirit. So until next time. All right. Progress made on a lot more progress than I expected on the dice mace, dice scepters. The staffs of these things are currently drying right beside me. I got them base painted brown. Continue to detail them afterwards. The trick was getting these made. I remember the drill bit I used, and what I did was, I really just eyeballed it, and I found a roll of tape or duct tape that fit this perfectly to hold it still. I lined it up as perfect as I could get it, and then drilled down into it. As you can see, I drilled down into it. it's pretty close to going towards center. Then I put 8 of these nuts onto the dowel, the threaded dowel. I put 8 of them in there, thinking I'm going to have to glue these in. I bought some epoxy that I thought I was going to use. So just to test the hole, I put them in there. And once you know it, not coming back out. I have prepped everything else. This rubber stopper and O-rings will make sense once I put them on the staffs. It kind of gives the die a place to rest and not move around, and it's secure as we tighten this end of it. We're really close to being finished. It's a quick craft as soon as I get the staffs painted and polished. They're done. That's the hardest part. This was the tricky part, these dice, but now they're ready. The other part I have to do that's fairly easy is the strap that I'm just, you're going to have just enough to put, and I got big hands, so just enough to stick your hand in and pull it back out. And so really I just do that, cut it, poke a hole in it, and this rests down here up against the staff. So really close. I'm just going to finish up painting these things, and then I'll show you the end product. All right, painting is done. Painted it brown, covered it in black wash, and then used a very stringy brush to kind of give it a good dry brush and show some, just make it look like a wood grain. This one is complete, as you can see, and I told you that when I jammed the dowel up inside this dice, it wasn't coming out, and it still hasn't. The last time I did this, that happened again, if I remember right. The last time I did this with my set, but then when I screwed this in and added tension to it, they popped right out, and I had to glue it. That's not happening right here. Not happening at all. So it's good and jammed up in there. There's a chance it might pop out one day. Just don't be swinging it around. All right, so I'm going to assemble the second one. And it's tricky because I may have drilled a little too deep into the die. Now I'm going to make sure that the rubber stoppers are resting up against the die. It gives me a little tension. And then you have to get this strap on. This leather strap on. And it's not easy. Kind of have to do it off camera because it's just really tricky. Because look at that. There is not a whole lot of dowel left once I get both ends of the strap on. And then you just screw it in with this, and that's where the tension comes in. Done this before already once. I had it all together, I had both of them all together. Damn it. There's a couple things I would do differently next time. Don't drill as deep as this is. Maybe a 1/4 inch shallower. Maybe I'll do 6 screws deep. That's together. There you go. You can get these at Mythic Con 2023. I've already put the link. The link is in the comments or the description. Done dice mace. So until next time, seek the wolf in thyself.